Hi everyone, Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com and .co here in Lewis Beach, Delaware. Welcome to our Tyros Song of the Week and Buttons class. This week's song is a Sinatra classic. It's in Book Bundle 1 and it's How Little We Know. Now I've really tried to get some of the Nelson Riddle settings, and choosing the right style and everything was really good. And the OTS settings are really good as well, and they're even kind of based on the Nelson Riddle Frank Sinatra version of this song. Remember, if you want to join us and buy the book bundles or book bundle, we have 2 bundles for sale. It's good for about 4 years of lessons. You also get all the chord changes and settings for the song emailed to you. And remember, if you're printing out there, print in color and print page 1 2-sided. You also get one of my memory sticks with the bundle, so it's a great deal. You get all my current registration memories, my favorite 8 go-to sounds and my favorite 8 big band go-to sounds, and all the OTS settings for the songs we've done are right on the stick. And we also, on the stick, put all the songs we've done in the past, so it's a great value. Last thing, it's a great time to buy a Tyros. This is the last 2 weeks for the free expansion board. And with the expansion board, you also get 2 free downloads from Yamaha. Now, Yamaha's giving you the free expansion board. That's a $500 bundle. And if you have a Tyros 5, when the new Tyros comes out, you'll be able to download the great sounds and styles that's available on the MusicSoft website. So it's really great. So I encourage you to buy a Tyros now if you're ready to buy. I also have a few demo units for sale. Actually, I'm only going to sell 2 of them. I have a 61 and a 76 key. So if you're interested in that, that's great too. And go to our website and you'll see the Tyros sale page and also this Tyros video lessons page. So let's take a look at the music for How Little We Know. Okay, for those of you without the book bundle, I'm using Swing and Jazz, Orchestral Big Band 2, the tempo is going to be 112, book bundle 1, which is Sinatra. We're using Intro to Variation A, and of course the second time through, Variation B, okay? I've added some extra notes in here to make this song sound real. I've also deleted a bunch of chords. There was chords in here, here, and here, gone. And it really sounds great getting rid of those chords and more professional. Here on page 2, I've added a note here, and I've also added a note here, and you're going to go to Variation B here, and second time through you're going to go to Variation D. You also see some extra notes down in here that are right on there. And of course these notes, it says first time only through with those notes. And you'll see the rest of the variations and ending too as we go forward. Okay, so on OTS 1, we've got a concert grand and music box. And you see right 1 is at 127, right 2 is on 72. Now, in OTS 2, guess what? It's the same setting, but there's a big difference on Variation B that you don't want to overpower the muted trumpets there. So I chose the same sounds. On Variation 3, we have 3 sounds: a vibraphone, orchestra flute, and muted trumpet. And you can see the volume levels, 100, 90, and 90. So 100 for the vibraphone, 90 for the orchestra flute, and 90 for the muted trumpet. Now I know you can see that on the screen, but my friend Aaron out there in Ohio, who can't see, always reminds me, Mike, you got to remember, for us seeing impaired people. So that's what we got there. So in number 4, and by the way, hello Aaron. Number 4, we have 3 sounds again: the trumpet, silver trumpet, and trombone. And of course, the first right 1 is at 100, right 2 is 80, right 3 is 80 as well. So as long as you have them in that order, you're good to go. So that is the one-touch settings. Now I'm going to go back in case you have a problem changing. I'm going to go to OTS 2 again, and I'm going to hit my function button on the Tyros. And you might have a problem not hearing all 3 sounds. I'm going to go to my split point and chord fingering right here and make sure I'm on split point. Now, some of you, the right 3, and you see that in the lower right hand corner, might be down here and you might not be hearing all 3 sounds. And this can happen on OTS once in a while. So you want to make sure that you raise that all the way up as far as it'll go right there to C6. That way you're getting all the sounds. Okay, so you know that I have all the right chords on the music with the fingering right above the chord. So the first chord is an F major 7, and that's right here. Now what I did was I lowered that, unfortunately, I lowered my, I'm going to change this back to B2. I made a little mistake there when I was showing you that dial thing. Okay, so F major 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, to F6, 1 finger move, just like that. Your next chord is going to be G minor 7, to C7, just a 2 finger move. Now, the only other chord we have is B flat 6 on page 1, and that's right here. And that'll be like the difficult chord for you. Then we go to E flat 7. Then we go back to F major 7. Now here's the tricky one, it's a little rundown. A minor 7, A flat minor, the fingering is on the music, to G minor 7, to C7, F major 7, D minor. Now here's your D minor, A minor 7, back to that A flat minor. And they're the chords that are in here until we get near the end when you have the C minor and you're going from E flat 7 to C minor, back to your F7, there's another D minor, 1 finger move, the E flat 7 again, and the rest of the chords are the same on there. So it might be a little challenging to do that, but it makes it nice with the fingering right above the chord on the music. Okay, so in the right hand now, if I start the song, here's the extra notes I put in, and you're going to need to use some fingers here. So there's the extra notes that I put in, and I think you're going to enjoy the sound when you hear the style going on in the background. So let's take a listen to How Little We Know. Okay, so intro 2, variation A, and we're using all 4 variations, and here we go. that's how we do that. Okay, so if you notice something, the second time through when I got to the C minor near the end, I did not use all the notes up there. I kept it in that big band swing and just held the notes a little bit. So that should be fun for you too. Remember, the music is a guide, so that'll really be great. If you want to join us and get in on the weekly lessons in a big way, just get our book bundles and you'll be real happy that you did. We don't really make much on book bundles because music, the copyright is so high that it's more of a service from us here. But with both bundles, you'll get about 4 years worth of lessons, which is pretty good. Even when the new Tyros comes out at some point in the future, you're still going to have your Tyros 5 lessons from me here at Keyboard America. So we'll be one of the few stores that continues on with both the new Tyros when it comes out, and I'm not expecting that until next year. But don't worry about my lessons continuing because I like what I do and I'll take care of it. So Mike Mixon, Keyboardamerica.com and .co, saying have a great day, keep playing, see you next week.